Want to streamline your real estate business and work from anywhere? Today, we're going to dive into Google Suite. This is your portable real estate office. Hi, I'm Justin Lethby, and we're going to show you some powerful tools built in Google, Gmail, whatever, that will help you stay organized, collaborate seamlessly, and get your best productivity on the go. So I just thought we would talk about some tools out there today that will help you stay in that mobile world. Now, since pandemic, we've definitely gotten more comfortable with the virtual quote unquote business office, but it was happening well before that, especially for us real estate professionals, entrepreneurs, sales folks. We're in our car a ton. Even small offices that have teams need to find ways to be more collaborative, more engaged, and really more accessible in a timely manner to the data that's out there and available for you. And now there are lots of solutions that you can jump into that will help this. Like, we're always trying to find the best CRM. We're always trying to find the best whatever it is to help your business. I'm going to tell you, for very little money a month, depending on what you're doing and how much of the services you're getting, somewhere between $6 to $7 per person per month will get you running with what's known as Google Suite, also known as Google Workspace. And this is a collection of cloud-based tools that are specifically designed to help us increase our productivity and help our collaborations in a mobile world, right? It is pretty much your mobile office in a box, and we can make this happen. You have tools like Gmail, Google Drive, you have your calendaring system, you got forms, you've got websites, you've got Google Meet. This whole business can be handled virtually from anywhere. So let's get into it. Let's start talking about some of these tools that are going to help you in the world of entrepreneurism, mobileness, virtual, whatever you want to say. We're going to have this in here. Right off the bat, let's start with Gmail. Most of us are probably used to it, whether we have it or not. And what I really like about Google Workspace inside of Gmail is you don't have to have abcrealty@gmail.com. You're going to have a domain. And when you set up your Google Workspace account, it's going to ask you for that domain. So then you can have admin at ABC Realty. You can do stuff like that. And now that domain is personalized, branded for your business. And what I love about that for my real estate professionals, and really any business professional, is that domain now goes with you wherever you go, right? Makes life wonderful as far as that goes. Makes life really, really easy. And again, very cheap to do. So this in Gmail, you can do a search right in there and find anything you want. It searches on subject, topics, files, whatever. It'll be in there and you can find it easily. You can label and filter. The nice thing that I love about Gmail versus the old Microsoft ways of world is it's not really based on folders. It's an indexing program that's going to help you easily find and communicate that information. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't label like a transaction email set, right? I have 123 Main Street. I can put that in a label and have all documents labeled in that one so I can easily find it and easily access it. That's fine. But I don't necessarily need to have folders. You can, but you don't necessarily need to have doing that to make that easier. So you can make that transactional process much, much easier. Much like you can do with Google Drive. Now, Google Drive is a cloud-based filing system, right? You can put all your files in there. It is going to let you organize and store all your documents, photos, contracts, videos in one location. And the nice thing about that, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, is the fact that it also will automatically put some stuff in there. If you have your phone set up with this stuff and you have this backed up and you want it to back up to the cloud, Google Drive, it will go there. Plus, you can file share with other folks from there, whether they're in your workspace or not. If I want to collaborate with an admin, a VA, another agent that has similar documents in it, a person that maybe I'm doing the business with on the other side of the transaction, I can put that in here, easily ensuring everybody has access to that stuff. Nice thing about it is once those documents in mine, it's mine, right? I don't have to worry about losing it, and it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I can delete it, but that's a different conversation. And again, like most, Google is more of an indexing system, but you can easily still, since we're more visual, we can build folders for our transactions and have all of that in place. You do have things like Google Docs that are in your Drive, right? So this is a word processing document. You can have listing descriptions. You could have your listing presentations. You can have all that stuff built from there. There are other tools. Canva definitely will do some of that stuff, but I have this in here and I can make that work for me. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on documents because I think that's fairly easy to understand, except for the one thing I'll re-reference on this is the ability to share documents between your colleagues and other things and your clients to make life easier from there. I do want to spend a little time on what is called Google Sheets. Google Sheets is a spreadsheet program. So this is a great tool for you to build your transaction flow so you can track all the data. You can actually put analyze data in here so you could have all your transactions, find out where things are at, build that goal sheet and document and track your analysis on here. But you can also use it by taking data and putting it in here and doing financial forecasts, market analysis, project management of timelines. You can put all this in here and it's easily available. One of the things is a little bit of a hidden trick, I would suppose, for non-tech folks is they also have in the spreadsheets as a side project is Google Forms. And Google Forms, you can create these forms could be an intake form, right? Where I get name, address, property, details. I can have that in here and it just goes into a spreadsheet. But I also could use it for client surveys, right? Beginning and middle of a process, I can have them fill that out and I can collect all that data. Open house sign-in sheets, I can use that as well. Did this all the time. Feedback forms as well is very, very good. And the nice thing about it is it's automatically being collected and put into a Google Sheet, which again will let you take it back and do analysis on it later on. It's really good. My favorite tool right now is the Google Calendaring. You can do a lot of amazing things with this. This is the best way for you to stay on top of your schedule. Again, if it doesn't exist on my calendar, it doesn't exist. And more specifically, it doesn't exist on my phone. I just don't see it, right? So I get to put them all in here. I can put all my client meetings. I can put all my property viewings. But I also can have different calendars for different things, personal, business. I can have this in here, color code those so I can quickly and easily see what's going on with my calendar. I also can use it to coordinate with my team. When I'm here, I can set that up and people can see what's going on in my calendar and it makes life easy. It also integrates very well with our emails so that it will automatically put stuff into my Google Calendar, which makes life easy, streamlines businesses. Speaking of meetings, there's a Google Meet tool that will help you amazingly well for virtual meetings. It's a Zoom, right? The nice thing about this one is there's no downloads. It's right in here. They have a lot of the functionality. They'll have transcription services in here. And then it will get recorded into your Drive as a recording of the backup if that's how you set it up. But Google Meet's great, right? I can have meetings with my clients. I have meetings with my teams. I can set up networking events if I really wanted to do that and have everybody come to Google Drive and set that up into Google Meets and it's ready to go. Google Keep. I used to pay for Evernote, and Evernote's a great tool and they've added more and more functionality. I do lean sometimes going back to Evernote. But since I have Google Keep, I can do all my notes, all my to-dos in one area. And again, when it's integrated into my workspace, it will set me reminders. It'll give me my to-do list. It will sync across all my devices. So I don't have to worry about losing stuff and jotting things down. And especially now, we're going to talk a little bit later, AI is a really good integration. Hopefully this stuff will get more and more integrated there, where I can set agendas and that stuff, and I can use my phone as my virtual assistant inside here, taking notes to do lists and stuff like that. Now, those are only some of the tools that exist out here, and I just wanted to give you a taste of what's out there for this stuff. Again, for a very low threshold of money per month to get this in place, it's one of the best places to have that mobile virtual workspace to get in there. Hope it helps you with this. The best thing that I do like about this is the integration. Like, everything is tied together. All apps work seamlessly together. If you have teams, they all can be in the same environment. It makes collaboration really easy, and it ensures everybody staying informed and is on the same page. Today we covered Google Workspace, also known as Google Suites. This is can be and should be your portable real estate office. From managing emails from Gmail to scheduling meetings with Google Calendar, these tools can transform how you work. Start integrating Google Suite today. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your Google Suite tips in the comments below. Let's make real estate easier together. Other thing I will tell you is, if you have other great ideas and tools you are using for your real estate mobile office, let me know. I'd love to hear what you're using. With that,